Hello, tinkerers and engineers. This is ChrisDash. Thank you for joining me here at the Steamworks. I am so glad that I'm recording my stream directly on my computer because there seem to be some hiccups with the speed of the stream right now. The connection to the internet is weird, and that's probably because of the storm that's going on outside. That being said, we're here for a half hour of Minecraft Mayhem! Mini Dash is hopefully ready, willing, and able to get some Minecraft up and running here. Provided that there's a new launcher. Let's just hope that there's not a new version of Minecraft. How's everybody doing? Sun and Warrior, it's good to see you in the chat as always. And if you all heard that comeback earlier during the opening part of the stream, that is because that is from the original 1993 classic, The Seventh Guest. And I know I've talked in the past about being involved with a game project. And so the name of that project is The 13th Doll. And yeah, so I created a command for it in the chat for people that are ever interested. And there goes the signal again. So yeah, we may have some drop-offs here at times. But that being said, I am also recording it. It will go on YouTube. So if something goes wrong, something goes wrong. It's outside of my control. Ooh, what's that noise? Alright, I'm going to try this with my controller today. Let me just... unplug it, plug it back in so the game detects it. I've never done the game with a controller. Let's switch to my game video. There we go. Minecraft Realms. No, options. Controls. Movement. Gameplay. Okay. So there's no way for it to use my controller? That's weird. Well, I'm gonna jump in. Alright, come on, game. What? What do you mean it's not running? I know for a fact it's running. Refresh. There we go. Alright, let me see if... Oh, no, it won't work. I have to use the mouse and keyboard. I don't know why it won't work, but it won't work. Boo. I was hoping to use the controller. Thanks, Sun Warrior. There's a cow outside. Not literally, obviously. I don't have a cow outside my window. So I'm going to lay down here because Mini Dash is going to be all like, "Oh, it's night. Let's go to sleep." Oh, there we go. I took care of that. I took good care of that before, you know, he actually jumped on. There we go. So, stream just disconnected. So that's tons of fun. I'm gonna hit stop streaming. It won't let me. OBS froze. Well, my internet's working. Okay, here we go. There we go. It's back. For what it is. And it died again. What in the world? The stream is all over the place today. Alright. Well, let's hope it stays up at this point. It's more than slightly annoying. So, Twitch will have multiple recordings, but guess what? For those of you that go on my YouTube channel, which I haven't created a link for yet in chat, for those of you that go to my YouTube channel, you will have a fully uninterrupted video, unlike the video on demand. Something I didn't know, but I was told by our friend and ally, Akurai, is that when you become an affiliate, the video must remain, according to the rules, exclusive to Twitch. Which, you know, I'm fine with. But for that 24 hours, it must, that first 24 hours. So the good news about that is I could always take the video and I can, what was I going to say? I can put it, you know, I can put the video on YouTube in private mode. And then once that's done, once I've put it in private mode, I can then, what do you call it? Oh, I gotta complete this. Once I've put it in private mode, I can then post it, you know, a couple of days later. Oh, I'm not building this right. Okay. No! So yeah, that's... My project is projecting right now. Come on, I'm projecting my project. It's hard to see. I need to see. I'm kind of doing my Homer Simpson voice. It's not very it's not very good. Oh, it's when you hit partner that that Twitch owns you pretty much. I'm fine with that. You know, if Twitch were to offer me today at random, they'd be like, you know, if they were like, you know what, ChrisDash, you haven't qualified for partner in any stretch of the imagination, but you know what? We like the cut of your jib, whatever that means. So, we are going to make you partner. We just own most of your stuff. I'd be like, hey, as long as I could sell merch and whatnot, I'm fine with that. Like, when I have a logo and such, like, I obviously don't have anything to sell merch based on right now. Yeah, Twitch is partnering a lot of people, but those people are have put way more effort into their streams than I have. And variety streamers is like the biggest category on Twitch, so because of that, they're a little bit more discerning when it comes to variety streamers. So that's why, like, people have to do these partner runs where they're playing like 8 hours a day for a month straight. I'll tell you this much, that will not be happening for me anytime soon. And the reason for that is that I have a life. And what I mean by I have a life is I you know, I have a wife, I have mini dash, I have work. I do not have the ability to play and stream as much as, you know, we all would like. Or at least I would like. But that's okay. I'm willing to give up, you know, that for a healthy family life. I don't like saying it, but family It's more important than streaming. What? Stream died again. No. I'm trying to stop and restart. Well, this is not as... Thank you. Start streaming again. So, this is not what I would have preferred for things to be, unfortunately. Yeah, such is life. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to remove this, put the cobblestone back, because I have to redo these windows. Redoing the windows in my house. And by house, I mean tunnel. Yeah, this stream is really being weird today. And I have changed nothing on my side. So I apologize for those who are watching the stream and are seeing gobbly blark on the screen, because that's not normally how my stream is. I'm hard connected to my router. And yeah, I'm willing to believe it's the rainstorm outside. Because I have a hard line to my router. This is not like, you know, I actually physically ran a hard line through my house to my router. I'm going to keep going, though. I'm going to keep soldering on. Because do you know what? I am doing a stream. So I don't know where this new tunnel is going to lead. The other interesting thing is my local area network is solid. Otherwise, the the Minecraft server wouldn't be working. So it's not the computer, because my stream computer is also running the Minecraft server. I'd be having all sorts of glitchy stuff. Yeah, blast the storm. I like that graphic. So, hopefully the storm will all be gone for tomorrow, for when I return to my Dark Souls stream. Dark Souls has been going well, I think. I die, but I unlock new areas, and Accurai helps me out quite a bit with that, because they know the game inside and out. Yeah, right now it thinks nobody's watching. I know people are watching. Otherwise, they wouldn't be commenting in the chat now, would they? Ha! Take that, stream stats and standard OBS. It thinks it knows, but it doesn't. And I'm fine with that. I don't really care about stream stats anyway. Like, I do. Like, it's been exciting seeing my number of average viewers go up to 1.7. That's cool. And I'm hoping as that continues, I'll eventually hit 3. The problem is, if I hit 3 within 30 days, then, you see, I was planning like a $600 or $700 overhaul of the graphics on my stream. No, I'm not over-exaggerating. But if I hit affiliate before then I'm going to have to hurry up and get the emotes set up before the rest of my stream, which is going to be very interesting from a strategic standpoint, because I won't have the rest of my stream design done. And what that means is that basically I won't have the rest of my design of the entire layout done. OBS died on Laura too? On Infernal Laura? Is that who you're talking about? Infernal Laura? I just want to make sure that we're talking about the same Laura. Oh, that stinks. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I mean, and she's clearly in a different part of the world than I am. So she is, you know, not on the east coast of the United States. So it's not the same storm. But who knows? I mean, maybe it's just the same technical glitch storm. I mean, things seem to have stabilized. Fingers crossed for now. Like I said, the nice thing about those that watch the videos on YouTube after I post them is that I started recording my videos. And the reason it was out of necessity. I started recording my videos because I was guest streaming on Death Metal Kyle's channel. And when you guest stream, you can't save your video. The video saves video on demand on their channel. And so I had to come out with another way to get my videos because I want all my videos to be backed up. You know, I want copies of my videos to be backed up, you know, online where people can see them. And I know there's questions about, you know, hey, why do you just use your raw stream footage? You should edit them more. Oh, where's this coming out? I came out on an island. I came out way over here. Although I don't know where way over here is. But I have a nice pathway. Heading back to the house. You notice the music always... Oh, I turned off my death counter for obvious reasons. I mean... You don't use a death counter in a game where you don't die as much as you do in Dark Souls, so I just turned it off. Seriously? What? Yeah, I mean, I picked OBS because I've followed their program for a long time. There was a time in my life when I thought I was going to do some kind of live video switching awesome thing where you have cameras and all sorts of other stuff not related to gaming. No, I mean, why are you saying seriously? He's like going seriously, and I'm like, what? I know what SR... That's why I'm going back to the house. Okay. Maybe I need to qualify my statements, Mini Dash. Not that Mini Dash can hear me right now. I am going back to the house because it's night so that I can sleep. I like sleep. I don't get enough of it in real life. That's no joke. Like, I average like 5 hours of sleep at most, if I'm lucky. And that's with a full-time job. So, you know, yeah, you see me. That's cute. Yeah, that's nice. I don't care that you can see me. You know what you could see? You could see my face. Alright, that makes no sense. I was coming to the house. I was coming to the house because it is night. It was night. Oh my gosh. It's like, seriously? I'm like, dude, I was coming back. Because I was supposed to come back. Fingers crossed, my stream seems to have evened out. Hi, fish. Fish are good food. I'm gonna go sword fishing. That doesn't mean I'm I'm fishing for swordfish. I'm fishing for... Gimme. Yum, yum. Mini Dash does not like fish that much. Like, he eats it sometimes. But Mini Dash is not into fish as a food. I guess you could say his attitude are fish are friends, not food. I wholeheartedly disagree. Fish are food, unless you're allergic to them. That's my opinion. I'll just keep that in mind. If you are a vegetarian in the purest sense of the vegetarian word, and you don't eat any animals, or you are vegan, good on you. I'm happy for you that you found a health lifestyle that works for you, and you've gotten into a groove. I'm definitely, happy for you. That being said, I'm not you. I'll eat fish. I'll eat beef, chicken, pork, bacon. I mean, let's just put it this way. The pig alone is my rationale for what do you call it? Mini Dash's thing is right above me. Is my rationale for eating meat. I mean, pork is tasty, sausage is tasty. What else is tasty? Bacon. I mean, do we even really need to talk about bacon? Seriously? Seriously, is bacon even a debate? Again, I understand. If you're a vegan or a vegetarian, you're not going to eat bacon, and that's good for you. But for me, bacon is a deal breaker. Bacon, pepperoni, come on. All the stuff that you would put on a nice, delicious meat-filled pizza. Sausage, bacon, pepperoni, Canadian bacon, which is nothing more than ham. Ham is delicious. Okay? Alright. That's my opinion. I'm allowed to have my opinion on food. And I don't eat a ton of meat, by the way. We have a very good diet. We eat mostly plants. I'm just doing this to connect to my other tunnel. There's no logical reason why I'm doing all this stuff. I'm just digging for the sake of digging because that's what I like to do in this game. It's a therapeutic game for me. I just sit there and I dig, and then I get frustrated because Mini Dash expects me to be somewhere and be doing something. What was that? That was a glitch. That was a weird glitch. Mini Dash is like near me somewhere. Like he's above me somewhere. Which is interesting to say the least. We've been working in the mine shafts all the livelong day. We've been working in the mine shafts because we will not go away. Can't you hear the pickaxes slamming? I don't know. Alright, I give up. I'm not gonna... Yeah, I know. I know. Hey. Alright, here we go. Anyway, like I was saying though, if I get affiliate, I have to get my emotes done before I have the rest of my channel done. I'm actually, I kid you not, selling stuff on Craigslist to fund the graphics that I want to get. And if I don't sell it on Craigslist, if I don't sell the stuff I'm trying to sell on Craigslist, I'm gonna go to eBay and I will just make sure that I'm charging for shipping. Sometimes you just can't do free shipping because free shipping is not free. Look, let's face it, the shipping's built into the price regardless. But, like I said, I am planning on making sure that I get the money to do the graphics the way that I want to do them. I was going to compromise. I was going to try to find somebody to do the graphics cheaper, but I really wanted to go with one specific person. And if I want to go with a specific person, because I know they're talented, and I know that they are also a streamer, so they know what streamers want, then that's the person I'm going to go with. You know, there are some people that are great graphic designers, but they don't know a thing about streaming. And you see, that, to me, is a deal breaker. Because if you don't understand what a streamer wants or needs, or the specs, or how a stream works, you could describe the specs to somebody, but what you can't do is you can't give them intuition as to what a stream operates like and how people do things. Yeah, I gotta be careful with that stuff. Payment up front, you know. I like to believe in most cases that people are good, for the most part. Swerve Cat! Good to see you. Welcome to the Steamworks. You caught me. I'm not going to be on for as long as my normal stream, which is only an hour as it is. But you caught me. You did. You caught me red-handed. Or whatever color my hands are. I mean, they're kind of pinkish. There we go. Do a little bit of a shout out there. But yeah, my hands are not red. I mean, it's not very hard to accidentally dye your hands red. No big deal. I mean, come on. You know, we streamers support each other. I mean, that's bottom line, you know, whenever I can, I'm on Sudden Warrior's stream, I'm on Acurai's stream, whenever they can, they're on my stream. You know, it's a really, the gaming industry, the game streaming industry, so to speak, industry as loosely as I'm using the word in this case, game streaming community is, you know, and it's a mini family. And this is really, believe it or not, game streaming has changed my life. And you might say, well, that's a bit extreme. How has game streaming changed your life? Well, it's changed my life because it taught me that sometimes you have to do things that you don't want to do in order to make other things happen, which has then since trickled into my real job. So I get up at 5 in the morning just so that I could do streaming from 5:30 to 6:30. All right. I don't want to get up at 5 in the morning, but I do it because I love streaming and connecting with people. All right. Another example, you know, I don't tend to like a lot of the overhead stuff. I don't like having to program my chat bot. As awesome as Gerald is, speaking of the devil, I don't like having to come up with graphics when I'm not graphically inclined. But do you know what? I do it anyway because it enables me to do what I enjoy and to better connect with people through streaming. And it was that mentality that has since trickled into my work where it's like, you know what, like, I don't know if I feel like doing this right now. And I turn around and say, you know what, no. Because if I do what I need to do right now, I get to do stuff that I care about even more later. So I can do creative thinking and strategic thinking and whatnot, and actually take the time to reflect on where my job is going and where my team is going and all of that, rather than to just sit there and be like, well, I didn't do these overhead tasks, and because I didn't do them, now they're almost overdue, and they're due like half a minute from now, so I really got to get them done. Yeah, but if I had done them ahead of time and put in the work that I need to put in, I wouldn't have to worry about that, would I? So it's, when push comes to shove, game streaming has changed my life in terms of how I motivate myself to do things, and it's changed my life in terms of the people that I've gotten to connect with and make friends with. And that's the other piece of it, is that for the most part, yeah, there are some you know, not so good people that jump in and troll people during streaming and whatnot. But for the most part, like, people are awesome and they treat each other with respect and they help each other out. I've gotten more help from people like Skullstream and the Flaming Monocle than you would ever believe. But they're amazing people. You know, Octomouse Labs. I don't get to go in their stream very often because at night I'm doing family stuff. But when I am, they still recognize me and remember me. And that's kind of cool. It's just like, you know, I don't know any of these people in real life, but I'm sure that if I did know them in real life, I would probably be pretty quick friends with them, you know, when they weren't streaming, which is like 8 hours a day for most of them. Because it's their literal jobs. I mean, they have side jobs too where they're doing, you know, other work. But, I mean, streaming is part of their job. you know, and that's cool. Well, I haven't asked for any help yet on my streams other than your name change. Well, you know, hey, I saw that right away when it happened. You know, because it tells me in the chat bot, your moderator is, and then I looked at the name. I'm like, ah, he changed his name. That's cool. What made you make the change, by the way? Being that we have you, I'm going to do a little bit of an interview here. I'm going to do the reporter thing. What inspired you to change the name? Why did you decide to tack the TV on there? Rather than just sticking with what you have. What's the impetus? I'm just curious. You know, it's weird. Like, I would have thought that I would have hit my other tunnel by now. I've been going pretty far at this point. Unless my other tunnel is higher or lower. Oh, you noticed quite a few people with Sudden Warrior. Well, and so, like, there's somebody named ChrisDash, but they don't stream. They are a viewer, not a streamer. And there's somebody on YouTube with the name ChrisDash83, but they've done like 2 videos of like car facing stuff. So, you know, I'm just sticking with what I have. I use ChrisDash83 in most places, and I use I'm going to use something else if I ever get a custom YouTube name, but I don't have 100 subscribers there, and I'm not in a hurry, you know. It's not about the subscribers for me. It really isn't. It's about getting to connect with awesome people and getting to play games. Oh, we got 2 minutes left, or at least Mini Dash has 2 minutes left. 2-minute warning. Yeah, earlier we had some issues due to the weather. So a few people added TV. I mean, that may be a good move. I'll say that might be a good move. Or, you know, you might want to just think about, is there another name that fits you better? I mean, not many people use the name ChrisDash. I'll be honest. And that's because I could give you the, it lets people know me that I actually stream as well better. Makes sense. But, I mean, it's up to you. For me, I'm sticking with ChrisDash just because, and most people just call me ChrisDash, but I'm sticking with that just because, you know, it has, actually, believe it or not, somebody at work gave me that name. And I can't give you the story, I can't really give you the backstory on it because it involves my actual last name. But I'll just say my last name has a hyphen in it, and so this person started calling me Dash or ChrisDash, and I thought it was pretty cool. So I was like, that's a cool gaming name. I'm going to use that. And so then when I started streaming, that became, you know, a thing. Does it have anything to do with my theme? No. Is my theme even built out yet? No. But, I mean, it does kind of have to do with my theme because you could talk about being dashing and dapper in relation to, say, steampunkish type stuff. Of course, I'm not a British steampunk guy. I'm an American steampunk guy. This is like, you know, if America was steampunk, you know? Sun Warrior 76 is your game tag. Yeah, that makes sense. This is the American steampunk. We don't do the whole British accent. I mean, I could try to do a British accent, but it really doesn't work out very well. After a while, it starts morphing into other accents, and then pretty soon, I don't know what I'm doing. So, I mean, really, it's kind of difficult to maintain a British accent, and then it really depends on what British accent you want to do. Because, I mean, you could try to do a Cockney accent, governor, but it's a bit difficult to do. Or you could do an Aussie accent. Hey, I could do a Canadian accent, eh? No, that actually sounded more Arabic. But, yeah, so I can't hold on to accents very long, so I'm not going to try to be British or English. You little rat! You dug into the top of my tunnel. How dare you? How dare you, sir? How dare you? Anyway. So, Mini Dash is out of the game because our time is up. And he is knocking on the door upstairs to try to let me know he wants to talk to me. So, what are we going to do here? Let's say we got a few people in the stream right now. So, why don't we, I have somebody I want to raid. There's somebody I want to raid. So, let me get out of this. There's a specific person I want to drop in on because they're so helpful in my stream. So, if they're on, they might not be on. But if they're on, I am going to totally raid them. Hey, David Michael Bennett is still streaming. Let's see. Hang on. Come on.
Can I play video games?
That's Mini Dash. Ah! He is still on. Or they are still on.
What? I found a bunch of coal by your spider.
He found a lot of coal. Isn't that awesome? Anyway. We're going to raid Accurai. Because Accurai is in my stream every morning and helps me to survive. Helps me to survive the doom that is Dark Souls 3. So I do want to thank you all for your patience on this stream. Thank you for being so dashing and joining me. I have to be dashing off. And in the meantime, we're going to jump over and visit Accurai on their stream. I hope that you all have a great rest of your evenings and days. And we'll see you tomorrow morning for some more Dark Souls 3. And is it going? There we go.